And now Yehuda Setton, CEO and Director General of the Jewish Agency.
Yehuda, thank you so much for being here today. Now, the Jewish Agency exists not just to respond to immediate needs, but to plan for the future. How do you balance the tension between the urgent relief work and long-term strategy in this period? Which strategic initiatives are you most eager to launch now that the immediacy of the October 7th crisis is relatively stabilized, if we can say that?
For generation, emergency is not new for the Jewish Agency. Saving people's lives, supporting them in their most urgent needs, but at the same time, always thinking about the future. Now, thinking about the Jewish Agency from October 7, we've been able to mobilize the Jewish Agency, taking an historical crisis and to turn it into collective action that impact thousands of people in Israel. It's not only the 22,000 people, the victim of terror that we support, and the 15,000 that we support through businesses, but also mobilize the Jewish people outside of Israel to support Israel, to demonstrate for Israel, to do a lot of, to show the solidarity for Israel. But at the same time, when we build and we cover what has been destroyed, we are thinking about how to build the future. One example that is super relevant for that is that we send kids what we called Campers Together. We send all of the 8th grade in Israel that been affected after October 7 to summer camp in North America. Now, on one hand, this is part of their resilience, part of their healing process. We're sending them with social workers and have a process before and after. But at the same time, they are connected to their peers in North America and around the world. Now, by connecting them, you make sure that this kind of connection is lasting for years to come. Another example, very quick one, is that in the very beginning of the war, when I travel and met the Jewish communities, the kibbutzim that been affected, I told them that we want to connect them to Jewish communities around the world, but not only for the next year. We thought at the time that the war will be only 1 year, but actually created at least 3 years program, because I want to make sure that this kind of people-to-people connection is to stay years ahead and not only through the time of war. So we have to take this opportunity of healing and the resilience and shape it to the future of the Jewish people.
In the aftermath of 2 years of war, Jews around the world continue to show increasing support for Israel. What do you see as the most promising ways for diaspora Jews to move from solidarity to sustained partnership with Israel over the coming years? And how can the Jewish Agency transform these spikes into interest that is longer lasting and more engaging?
Yeah, we definitely see a spike of interest, and I'm often said that for me to be in these tables, to meet those people that show the solidarity for Israel, I wish that every Israeli could be there and feel that and see how much people care about that and feel the feeling that we are not alone over there. Now, our goal is actually to take this solidarity and translate it to actions. While people acting and not only just donate money, but they feel they're part of the process, so they will be committed. It's not enough just to ask them for the money, we need to ask them to do something. And for us, we said that we need to make sure that every Jewish person is taking an active part in the rebuilding of the state of Israel after what happened. So it could be coming to volunteer. It could be that they made Aliyah. It could be that the connection, they come to show their solidarity with the state of Israel. We need to create programs. This is exactly what we do, that bring the people together to actually act together and not just to be there for the other people. And I think that's the basic, translate the solidarity into actions.
Now, your colleague, Jewish Agency Chairman Doron Almog, regularly emphasizes the idea that victory is not only on the battlefield, but in the society that we rebuild afterward. How would you say the Jewish Agency is working to weave together the physical rebuilding of homes with healing, social cohesion, and restoring a sense of safety?
Yeah, it's not enough just to rebuild. It's not enough to go to the structure. You can have, 50 people that will take care of that. The idea is to bring the people together in order to build it together. So in our case, it's to bring our partners, the Jewish Federations of North America, Keren HaYesod, the World Zionist Organization, many donors, many volunteers, Masa participants, all of them need to come together. So when you build houses, for example, we're going to build 1,000 houses in the expansion of the kibbutzim and the moshavim that have been affected after October 7. It's not enough just to build the houses. We need to create the programs that supported the people that will enter the houses. And for us, we have to make sure that the community stay together. We have to make sure that after October 7, people feel that they are one nation.
From your vantage as CEO of the Jewish Agency in this moment of rupture and rebuilding, what is your own anchor of hope for Israel and the Jewish people?
I hope that in 20 years from now, if there will be a crisis, that I hope that there will not be a crisis, but I hope that we'll see the same mobilization within the Jewish world. And, for me, the anchor of hope is the people that I meet, the Olim that decided through Israel, when people right now is running away from Israel, that come to Israel despite the fires, despite the missiles, and the work that we have together, the fact that we can work together with different ministries in Israel, the Ministry of Aliyah and Klita, and to bring them together with other partners that we have and to make it happen, that gives me hope. The people, the donors, the Olim Chadashim, the kids that until we came to work with him, didn't get out of his home for almost a year and come for the first time to the Keitana, the summer camps of the victim of terror fund of the Jewish Agency. That gives me hope. I see that in every action that we do.
When people in Israel and the diaspora ask, what do we do now? What do we build now? What is your answer?
We build the resilience of the Jewish people for future to come. We build the active belonging of the Jewish people. We build the one nation right now. We not just building houses, we building hope and resilience and belonging and collective action.
Thank you so much for sharing your insights today.
Toda rabba. Thank you very much.